one Twins way in Minneapolis. Welcome inside Target Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What do you have on him?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener. Not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
And now the shortstop, Tommy Edman. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support. They'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Santana. And Betts is gone. Two outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Freeman, in his 14th season, more than 2,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Two outs.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Line, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for a base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. In the air to left, down the line. Walter makes the catch, inning over. One left for LA, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Target Field, and on the hill in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to commit all of those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And here comes Willie Castro. Stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball out of that same tunnel. That splitter comes, and the ball just falls out of him.
close one doesn't get the call. Now 2-2. Bounce to the left side. Muncy slings it across. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you've got to be ready, zoned in to the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch of the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
And it's foul away. One out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time.
Okay.
One down, base is empty. Got him looking, that's a strikeout.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really knocked him off. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Up and in, and that's ball 2. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. Over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Byron Buxton, next to bat for Minnesota. And the right-hander deals. He swings and fouls one off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Now, 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So nothing in the Minnesota first. On to the second from Target Field. No score here on the show. Back in Minnesota, top of the second. And now it's Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Lopez back to work. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a 1-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. That one just misses.
He's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
And he deals. Just misses without one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The kick, the 3-2. Bounced up the middle. Correa. Tosses to first. They get the out on Muncy. Save on a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers of StatCast.
Yeah, well, that's about as good as it gets. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+ on throws across the diamond, so he's pretty much right there with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
Will Smith in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is gone. Into the second deck it goes. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really great for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Foul ball. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the second. And now here is Byron Buxton. The pitch. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. At the belt and fires. There's a swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. Threw extremely well. Just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. Kicks and deals. Right through there, got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Max Kepler at the plate. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And fires. Line drive, come on.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're going to play.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That's in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The pitch. And a ground ball to first. He handles it himself, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail here 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and now it's Gavin Lux. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there, it looks pretty good. If he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Left-hand batter waits. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Here's the 0-2. And that's outside. And another ball. Flicks it in the air out towards left center. Walter makes the grab on the run. And here comes Tommy Edman. Fly to right his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. Outside low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Got him looking for the can. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Marcus Lynn Betts, better known as Mookie, he had the opportunity to play in the Seoul Series when the Dodgers kicked off their 2024 season in Korea.
Yeah, and such a cool experience for both teams. Plus, there was a car giveaway for the first player to hit a home run in the series. The winner, Mookie Betts.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
There's a strike to Mookie.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Out to center. Buxton moves under it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Now, Matt Walmer. Pitch. That's in there. Strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 0-1. Good eye on that spot. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's one away. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. Top of the zone for a cold strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one ripped with foul. Righty to the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his back for strike 3.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was an excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Here's a 1-2. And another ball. That one misses. Full count now. Two outs. To the right side. To first. That ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. And it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And the right-hander back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball 3.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
There, the right-hander deals. Freeman will take his baits.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Line to left his first time.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Freeman on the first, nobody out. Smith's through the one, it's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage. Well, it's close enough to it. You've got to protect him. He just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here comes Max Muncy, rounded out his first time. just off the outside edge. Ball one. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 33 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2012. Outside, and now 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
That one missed, now 3-0.
And knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Man at first, one away. Strike to the outside corner, and it's 3-1.
One strike.
That clips a corner.
Okay.
The pitch. And that's just foul. Here comes a pitch. Too low, ball four, and he's walked another.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there. You know, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. 2 on, 1 out. Fastball for a strike.
1-2.
This with a changeup. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
2 on, 1 out. And now the DH, Andy Pappas. First pitch, and he just misses. And the righty deals. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Santana snags it for the second out. Here's Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Center field. Buxton brings it in for the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-0 Dodgers. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Hey, where the fuck is the plate of the goldfish?
Bottom 4, now it's the Twins DH, Willie Castro. And here comes. And a good eye there. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Just off the outside edge.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Here's a strike. Chop to the left side. Zips it to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Go ahead and keep 3-1. I think as a leadoff man that's got the ability to change the game with your speed, you want to really, really lock in on your pitch in that 3-1 count. And he hit a borderline pitch there. That's just adjustments you want to see a kid make. He didn't make it in that at bat.
Out to short. In there safely.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the mound.
Here's Royce Lewis. Just missed.
One ball, no strike.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, it looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Oh, the mark there. And out 3-0. There's the strike.
Well, the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
That one finds the zone, and the count's full. Correa, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second and one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep.
Here's Byron Buxton. This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. He powers that one out of here. It's 3-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it, then circled the bases.
One down. Now batting Max Kepler. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here at the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
Just missed.
1-1.
Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. Two down. Inside, almost got it. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Cuts on it, misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to. Shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and it had to get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Walden stands in now and watches strike one. Two outs. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one to first. Oh, he gloves it, and it's a nice play to end the inning. The Twins get a 3-run shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. And a pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Left-hand batter waits. Got back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Goes down left.
Of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The Twins leading by a run at the top of the 5th. In the air, left field. Makes the grab for the second out. And now it's Mookie Betts. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Check swing, and he held up. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he was trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought he clipped the corner.
Freddie Freeman getting on deck circle. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it 3-2. Bottom of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Edouard Julien. The right-hander back to work. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. So 2 balls and no strikes. Hit weakly on the ground. Slings to first, and that's the first out at the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. Trying to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it, instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe you can drive out of the ballpark.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. This is Willie Castro. Hard hit left side. Rolls across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Twins retired in short order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Lopez back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. It's going to make that pitcher really have to respect his hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Brings it in. And there's one away. So now it's the full hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Strike 2.
Good luck catching up to that one. Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, 4 strikes. Wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing of the fastball next time.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Just missed. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And now the tying run is in the scoring position.
He was all over that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, there was extra bases on the way. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered in this game. Moves the corner. That's strike 1. Cat dances out of the way of that one. Right there. Muncy stands at second with 2 gone. Second, 2 down. On the ground at first. And it gets by him. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 3-3.
We know you've got to watch the run all the way into the goal. I think he just tried to be too quick right there and skip the first step of the process. I'm sure he's in disbelief at what just happened, more so than anyone else.
2 outs, runner on first. And next for LA, Andy Pajes. Right through there for a strike. Next on is in for a strike. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Anthony DeSclafani. The hard-throwing righty is up to loose it. Barlow getting loose as well. Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, and that is it. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back in target field, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. That's outside, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's away. Let's see if the next guy waits and turns a quick strike before he takes the ball off the short.
And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Right through there for a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration for walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust him.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jack Flaherty looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Gonsolin also throwing. With the go-ahead run at first, here at the bottom of the 6th. Fights it off, you'll see another. At the belt and fires. Lays out. It's off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job getting that work there with the dive. But it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off, it's such a fluid motion over there. I kind of doubt he gets the out.
And now Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. Here's the strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's outside. Gonna count 1 and 2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
One out and a runner at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed and keep him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. That one in there across the letters. And it's second. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony DeSclafani. Here's Kike Hernandez. The wind of the pitch. That's a slider for a strike. DeSclafani measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball still 0-2. The line to the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Upstairs. Next offering upstairs. And a pitch. On the ground is short. Correa tosses to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. And up next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next back in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Out to short. Sends it across the first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets to the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Nope, he held back. That one just misses the outside corner. And the count is 2-2. righty to the plate. Lifted in the air, right field. Under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Otani back to work. That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. All pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Matt Waller now at the plate. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Right through there for a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first in time. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. First offering and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
In there at the knees.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back in Minnesota, we go to the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. As he turns on the rubber, that good luck on Mars. And Mookie takes.
But a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
It's chasing that time.
Unfair right there. I mean, that slider did move to the very last moment. Kind of been difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to take the count on that hit.
Ground ball up the middle. Julien whips it to first on the run. And Betts is set down. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Grounded ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Raced to the left. And this one could be extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That was maybe
Hernandez. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And it's second. On the ground, out to short. And Hernandez is out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's Muncy to hit. 1 for 2.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
First pitch misses. That's down and in.
No need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him the ball.
Next pitch is outside.
I know it's 3-0. I'll let him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
Will Smith would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Swing and a miss as they green light him.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He powers that one out of here. It's 5-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. He wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down, and up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Two runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 8th. And it skips into there. And another ball. Two outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner first with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Andy Pajas. Right through there for a strike. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This inning. It's now 5-3. Back now, good pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Michael Kopech.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here is Ryan Jeffers. Pitch. Just missed. Moving in the bullpen. Blake trying it. The closer is getting loose. The pitch. There's a strike at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That just misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Line of pitch. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
That was straight queso right there.
Brush, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 5-4.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity. In this case, it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Stepping in, Willie Castro. This one in the air. Muncy has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and picked it up.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Down inside, and it's 1-0.
You want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Out of the ground to third. Tosses across the first. That takes care of Correa.
That's why you hunt the lines in the corners late in the ball game like this. Position perfectly.
Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to him. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Now 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
Very solid inning of the mound so far here in the eighth. Moving on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
2 down, nobody on. In the dirt, 2-2. Smash to second, way back, and you can forget it. He sends it into the second deck. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-5. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jack Flaherty will take over here.
Number 0. Jack Flaherty.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Now he breaks his bat. Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even at 5 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. We go to the ninth, and the batter now, Kike Hernandez. pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. And another ball. Won't chase that time. Gavin Lux up next for the Dodgers.
Right through there for a strike. That was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And it's just foul. That was close. And the right-hander deals. There's a base hit. Off to a big start with a leadoff knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones like Cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
No outs. Runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. In there, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Yeah, ball one.
Hopefully the umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Ground ball left side. Relay throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just found a way to slide that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. It's just nice.
Pitching change here, Justin Topa.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. We're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now Tommy Edman, 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout. And a foul ball. One-run game here at the top of the ninth. Man at second. That one way outside. 1-2 the count. And the righty deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Right-handed reliever. And a base hit right there. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Got the job done to put it by 2. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard in the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Mookie now. There's a swing and a drop. That one's back there. Pulls it in, another running trap. So, man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now move to first, and he's back in safely. Pitcher takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that big over, he's going to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
And here comes. One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. This one chopped up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and Freeman is retired. So digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a ball. Swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Edman at third with 2 away. And now 1 and 2.
So far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there's a game plan in mind for how to attack it in the box.
2 outs.
2-2.
And down 1 strikes he goes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Twins 5. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Blake Trinan. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now, here is Max Kepler.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more refined in this one.
And he deals. And there's the strike. Here comes a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. And that one a little below the knees. And the count 1-2. Righty delivers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players open their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ballgame.
Carlos Santana, the next Twin up to him. Line drive. And now he hits the bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And a good play. Relay through home. And he's out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ballgame, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Now the left fielder, Matt Walker. Fouled off. He was late. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That one missed. Tying run at the plate. Swings and he breaks his back. Brings it in and is 2 down. Now move being made for a pinch hitter. Jose Miranda looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Out to short, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
First of the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 9 hits, no errors, they left 6 runs on base. For the Twins, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, they left 3 runs on base. Final ball, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Next, for 20 years this season, we remind you to please drive home safely.